Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Madhulika Rajrahan, mother, author, green energy enthusiast, and a certified Lean Six Sigma Black Belt expert. Through these videos, I would like to take you all to a journey of understanding the concept of lean, famously known as Toyota Production System, fathered by Taiichi Ono, a man who dedicated his life to the concept. In the last episode, we spoke about Muri, one of the three M's of lean. Before we cover Mura today, I would like to tell you more about the man Taiichi Ono. He was a man who believed in conventional wisdom and was a follower of Confucius. While understanding lean, one would get to see a lot of logical principles and conventional wisdom being put across in a structured process, making lean a philosophy, which then can be applied to various fields, even though it was perfected in a factory environment. Thus, my attempt here is to help break the view of lean from just being a tool, but to something which can be applied anywhere, right from your household, workplace, sustainable programs, and even to a new venture, a new product design, and it would result in success. Muda, which we are going to talk about today, means unevenness, irregularity, inconsistency. Muda is the waste of unevenness and inconsistency. Depending on your context, it can have more than one manifestations. Mura is the conjugation of overburdening some resources while others wait or alternate, alternating over time between overburdening and underutilizing the same resources. Let me give you an example of Muda, especially in student life. Burdening the last days before the exam to cram up the study material, which would lead to stress on the last day. This is due to inconsistent study time. Waiting for the product to be delivered, leading to loss of time. Another example can be when manager is being measured on a monthly quota, which means that the department rushes during the last week to always do what they can do to hit the number. This rush then leaves shortage and lack of target focus in the first weeks of the month. This typical behavior leads to what you call as a hockey stick style effect, which then affects production and always gives sharp rises at the end of each month. A typical prerequisite for unevenness is the inability to smooth out a process and create a balanced tact. Tact meaning commonly referred to as the cycle time or the time taken for one task to be finished from start to end. Consequently, our processes become less predictable and you struggle to deliver value at a steady pace. So, how would you come about identifying Nora? There are two major ways to identify unevenness in your process by applying lean. Visualizing your workflow on a Kanban board, or secondly, measuring your processability with a cumulative flow diagram. Basically, what it means is to break down each step of the process and see how each step adds to the process and see the value it is providing to the end result. Visualizing your workflow in a logical step for spotting unevenness in your process. The main tool in Lean for that purpose is Kanban method, which perhaps we'll cover in other videos. It allows you to map your workflow on a board dividing by columns, representing each step in your process. The more detailed you build it, the more comprehensive understanding you will have of the amount of Mura you have in your process. As every task your team works on is hosted on a Kanban card, you can clearly see how much work in progress there is and where it gets stuck. As a result, you will be able to identify problem areas and take actions to deal with the unevenness. The most powerful weapon in the Kanban arsenal for dealing with Mura is the ability to put limits on the amount of work in progress, both globally and at a particular stage of your workflow. This way, you can ensure a steady flow of assignments and prevent unevenness. However, placing an improper WIP limits is a tricky task, and just looking at your Kanban board will not give you the answer. Cumulative flow diagrams for optimal process stability are the best way to gain a comprehensive understanding of the stability of your process to draw a cumulative flow diagram. One of the common mistakes most of the novice lean managers make is to focus strictly to get rid of the muda, which is also known as the seven wastes of lean. However, they have trouble understanding that failing to maintain a steady work rhythm is causing many other process waste. Hence, Mura on unevenness should be seen in the broadest sense rather than seeing it in a myopic way to help yield the best benefits. With this, we come to an end to this edition of our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment in the comment section on what you'd like to hear more. Until next time, this is your host, Madhulika Rajahan, signing off. Have a wonderful day ahead.